Dealerships are lying to you. They push 900-pound baggers on senior riders, claiming massive weight equals comfort. But when your knees ache and your lower back compresses, backing a heavyweight cruiser out of a sloped driveway becomes a dangerous chore. You do not need excessive weight. You need a machine that respects your physical limits. Today, we tear down the market to reveal the 15 absolute best motorcycles for aging riders. We expose the exact seat heights, true financial costs, and bulletproof reliability you demand. Before we hit the premium tours, let us expose the ultimate budget hack. See at number 15. Number 15, the Royal Enfield Meteor 350. The Royal Enfield Meteor 350 represents a return to fundamental riding. Modern motorcycles often feature complex electronics and large liquid cooling systems. The Meteor takes a different approach, offering an analog experience in a package that riders can manage with reduced physical strain. At the heart of this machine is a 349 cubic centimeter air-cooled single-cylinder engine paired with a 5-speed manual transmission. It weighs 421 pounds wet, keeping it manageable for those looking to avoid heavy touring motorcycles. One of the most appealing aspects for senior riders is the 29.9-inch seat height. You do not have to stretch your legs to find the pavement. You can plant both boots firmly on the ground at a stoplight, which provides reassurance on uneven surfaces. Comfort is a clear priority here. The Meteor utilizes a traditional cruiser layout without placing the foot controls too far forward. Your feet rest naturally below your knees, while the handlebars pull back toward your chest. This geometry allows you to ride with a straight spine and relaxed shoulders. The factory seat foam is thick, absorbing road impacts before they reach your lower back. Maintenance is minimal. The air-cooled single-cylinder engine is mechanically straightforward, lacking radiators to flush or complex valve trains to service. The weight sits low in the frame, making slow-speed handling predictable. It is economical to run and insure. New 2026 models cost roughly $4,800, while clean used models sit near $3,500. The Meteor is a masterclass in vintage charm. But for the rider who craves razor-sharp agility and modern tech, our next pick changes the game entirely. Number 14, the Yamaha MT-03. Senior riders sometimes assume they must buy a cruiser to get a low seat height. The Yamaha MT-03 proves otherwise. It is a lightweight naked street bike that offers agile handling and modern suspension without forcing you into a painful racing crouch. It is powered by a 321 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled parallel twin engine mated to a 6-speed manual transmission. Tipping the scales at just 373 pounds wet, it is among the lightest machines in its class. The seat height measures 30.7 inches. While slightly taller than a traditional cruiser, the MT-03 is narrow between the knees. This slim profile allows your legs a straight path to the ground. This motorcycle defines the upright standard riding position. You sit on top of the machine, not down inside it. The flat, wide handlebars provide ample steering leverage. You initiate turns with minimal physical effort, and your wrists carry little to no body weight. Weight is the enemy of aging joints. At 373 pounds, if it starts to tip in a parking lot, you can muscle it back upright. The parallel twin engine is a Yamaha staple, requiring basic oil changes and offering long-term dependability. It serves as an agile commuter. New models cost $5,000. Used examples populate the market for around $3,800. That covers the lightweight street fighter. Now, let's pivot back to classic American styling, but with a legendary Japanese twist on reliability. Number 13, the Honda Shadow Phantom. The Honda Shadow Phantom is a respected machine. Honda built this motorcycle to capture the American cruiser aesthetic while injecting Japanese reliability. It remains a favorite among older riders for one specific mechanical reason: the center of gravity. It features a 745 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled V-twin engine and a 5-speed manual transmission. It weighs 543 pounds wet. The seat height is 25.6 inches, making it one of the lowest options available. You sit deep inside the chassis. The ground is mere inches away from your boots. The Phantom features a thick, wide saddle that supports your tailbone. The foot pegs sit slightly forward, allowing you to stretch your knees on long highway runs. The suspension is tuned for compliance, absorbing expansion joints and potholes with ease. The true mechanical advantage of the Shadow Phantom is the shaft drive. Traditional cruisers require physical chain maintenance. You must kneel on the ground to clean and lubricate a chain. The Shadow uses an enclosed steel drive shaft. It requires minimal maintenance other than a fluid change every few years. The low center of gravity makes the 500-pound weight manageable the moment you start moving. New models retail for $8,400. The used market offers excellent examples for $5,000. The Shadow delivers shaft drive convenience. But what if you want a premium European badge and sharp brakes on a lightweight platform? Number 12 brings German engineering to the forefront. If this guide is helping you target your retirement machine, hit that subscribe button and click the like button. We aim to protect riders from bad investments. Let us continue. Number 12, the BMW G310R. BMW motorcycles are famous for their heavy touring machines. Yet their smallest motorcycle, the G310R, is a hidden gem for senior riders. It delivers German build quality in an accessible, lightweight package. It runs on a 313 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine with a 6-speed manual transmission, weighing only 361 pounds wet. The standard seat height is 30.9 inches. BMW also offers a factory low seat option that drops the height to 30.3 inches, making it manageable for shorter riders. BMW understands ergonomics. The foot pegs, seat, and handlebars form a relaxed triangle. The suspension components stand out in this class. The inverted front forks and adjustable rear shock deliver a controlled ride that protects your spine from sharp jolts. This motorcycle features a reverse inclined engine. The cylinder tilts backward. This shifts the internal engine mass toward the center of the motorcycle. The result is effortless low-speed balance. It is easy to handle. The engine is tuned for smooth, predictable power delivery, and it returns exceptional fuel economy. New models cost $5,000. Clean used models sell for roughly $3,500. The BMW is a feat of engineering. But what if you could tailor the bike to fit your specific body geometry like a bespoke suit? Let's look at the ultimate ergonomic solution. Number 11, the Kawasaki Vulcan S. The Kawasaki Vulcan S challenges the traditional cruiser rulebook. Most cruisers force you to adapt your body to the machine. Kawasaki built a machine that adapts to your body. It is an engineering standout for riders with specific physical limitations. It uses a 649 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled parallel twin engine, a 6-speed manual transmission, and weighs 498 pounds wet. The seat sits at 27.8 inches, offering a low stance that builds confidence. The true benefit is the ErgoFit system. When you buy the motorcycle, the dealership can physically move the foot pegs forward or backward. They offer 3 different handlebar shapes to adjust your reach. They offer 3 different seat options to move you closer or further from the tank. You tailor the entire motorcycle to reduce pain in your knees, back, or shoulders. Beyond the custom comfort, the Vulcan S utilizes a sport bike engine retuned for mid-range torque. It possesses passing power on the highway, yet remains docile in city traffic. It is liquid-cooled, reliable, and features anti-lock brakes to assist in sudden stops. New models cost $7,400. Used models hold steady at $5,500. That's the custom fit you need. But if you are ready to ditch the manual transmission and clutch entirely for pure, stress-free convenience, check this out. Number 10. The Yamaha X-MAX. Motorcycle purists sometimes dismiss scooters. That is a mistake. Maxi scooters like the Yamaha X-MAX represent a practical transportation solution for senior riders facing arthritis in their left hand or pain in their shifting foot. It features a 292 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine and a fully automatic V-belt transmission. It weighs 397 pounds wet. The seat height is 31.3 inches. The step-through frame design means you do not have to swing your leg high over a seat or a gas tank. You step through and sit down. The X-MAX provides a plush saddle. The front bodywork and tall windscreen create a pocket of still air, protecting your chest and knees from wind and rain. You ride in a protected environment. Your feet rest flat on the floorboards, allowing you to shift your leg position constantly to prevent knee cramps. There is no shifting. You twist the throttle and you move. The automatic transmission eliminates clutch fatigue. Furthermore, the X-MAX features lockable storage under the seat. You can fit 2 full-face helmets or groceries. It requires basic oil changes and belt inspections. It is a highly practical machine. New models cost $6,200. Used models trade for $4,500. The X-MAX is pure efficiency. But for the rider who wants a machine that drips with historic heritage and looks as good as it rides, this next one is iconic. Number 9. The Triumph Bonneville T100. The Triumph Bonneville T100 offers rolling nostalgia. It looks akin to the motorcycles that ruled the 1960s. Yet, Triumph engineers packed this vintage aesthetic with modern liquid cooling, ride-by-wire throttle, and traction control. It is powered by a 900 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled parallel twin engine with a 5-speed manual transmission, weighing 503 pounds wet. The seat height is 31.1 inches. The seat is flat, meaning you can slide forward or backward to adjust your arm reach while riding. The Bonneville features a neutral riding position. The foot pegs drop straight down. The handlebars rise to meet your hands. There is no aggressive lean. The suspension is tuned for classic road cruising, absorbing bumps without transmitting shock through the chassis. The 900 cubic centimeter engine provides smooth torque right off the idle. You do not have to rev the engine high to find power. You release the clutch and it glides forward. The modern electronics ensure it starts promptly every morning. It delivers the vintage experience without the vintage oil leaks or carburetor headaches. New models cost $10,900. Pristine used models sell for $8,000. The Triumph is a retro staple. But if you want a machine with a unique mechanical heartbeat and zero chain maintenance, the next bike on our list is a work of art. Number 8. The Moto Guzzi V7 Stone. Moto Guzzi builds motorcycles with a distinct layout. The V7 Stone features a transverse V-twin engine. The cylinder heads poke out into the wind on both sides of the gas tank. It is an engineering approach that senior riders appreciate for its simplicity and character. It uses an 853 cubic centimeter air-cooled transverse V-twin engine, a 6-speed manual transmission, and weighs 480 pounds wet. The seat height is 30.7 inches. The saddle is contoured to drop you low into the frame, providing stability when stopped. The transverse engine design means the cylinders are out of the way of your knees. The riding posture is relaxed. The V7 features thick rubber foot pegs and rubber-mounted handlebars to isolate your joints from engine vibration. This is another shaft-drive motorcycle. You eliminate chain maintenance. The air-cooled engine uses basic screw and lock nut valve adjustments. Any rider with basic tools can adjust the valves in their garage in 1 hour. It is a robust, low-maintenance Italian machine with a low center of gravity. New models retail for $9,200. Used models sit around $6,000. Have you ever battled a heavy motorcycle in a parking lot? Tell me your heavy bike story in the comments below. We must share these experiences. The Guzzi is distinct, but if you demand Japanese V-twin engineering inside an agile bulletproof chassis, this next pick is a survivor for a reason. Number 7. The Suzuki SV650. The Suzuki SV650 is a celebrated motorcycle. It debuted decades ago and remains in production today because the engineering is sound. It is an all-around motorcycle for a rider who wants agile handling and reliability. It features a 645 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled V-twin engine, a 6-speed manual transmission, and weighs 432 pounds wet. The seat height is 30.9 inches. The genius of the SV650 is the engine architecture. Because it uses a V-twin, the frame is narrow. This narrow waist allows your legs to drop straight down, effectively lowering the standover height. The SV offers an upright, standard posture. The seat provides firm support, and the handlebars are positioned to keep your torso slightly pitched into the wind. This slight forward lean uses wind pressure at highway speeds to hold your body up, relieving strain on your core muscles. This engine is dependable. Mechanics routinely see these engines surpass 100,000 miles with basic oil changes. It features Suzuki's low RPM assist. When you release the clutch, the computer automatically raises the engine speed slightly. This prevents you from stalling the motorcycle at low speeds, reducing zero-speed parking lot drops. New models cost $7,900. The used market offers models over $4,500. The SV650 is a modern classic. But what if your heart is set on authentic mechanical vintage tech, like a bevel gear cam? This next machine is a true tribute. Number 6. The Kawasaki W800. While Triumph commands a large portion of the retro market, Kawasaki quietly builds a motorcycle that many argue captures an authentic vintage feel. The 800 is a machine that prioritizes smoothness. It utilizes a 773 cubic centimeter air-cooled parallel twin engine with a 5-speed manual transmission, weighing 496 pounds wet. The seat height is 31.1 inches, offering a flat profile that accommodates riders of various heights. The W800 uses a padded tuck-and-roll style saddle. The large 19-inch front wheel rolls over potholes and road debris with stability. The riding posture is vertical. The engine utilizes a unique bevel gear drive for the camshaft. There is no internal cam chain to stretch or replace. The power delivery is soft and predictable. It does not possess jerky throttle response. It is designed to glide down country roads. The vintage styling uses real metal fenders and thick chrome, avoiding cheap plastic components. New models cost $10,300. Used examples sell for $7,500. The W800 is a throwback. But if your joints demand real suspension travel to eat up broken pavement, you need to see this adventure-ready workhorse. Number 5. The Suzuki V-Strom 650. Senior riders often abandon adventure motorcycles because they are too tall and too heavy. The Suzuki V-Strom 650 addresses this problem. It delivers adventure touring comfort in a manageable package. It relies on a 645 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled V-twin engine, a 6-speed manual transmission, and weighs 476 pounds wet. The seat height is 32.7 inches. This is the tallest seat on our list. However, Suzuki offers a factory low seat, and aftermarket lowering links can drop the suspension by another inch. This motorcycle is known for its comfort. The upright seating, legroom, and tall aerodynamic windscreen make it a capable machine for cross-country touring. The long travel suspension absorbs road imperfections that might upset a standard cruiser. It utilizes the same dependable engine as the SV650. It requires minimal major maintenance between valve clearance intervals. It offers traction control and anti-lock brakes. It provides the comfort of a touring machine without the weight penalty. You can add hard luggage for long trips. New models retail for $9,200. Excellent used models trade for $5,000. The V-Strom is an adventure king, but for the rider who prioritizes the lowest possible ride height without sacrificing style, look at this in next bobber. Number 4. The Honda Rebel 500. The modern Honda Rebel 500 is a leader in the lightweight cruiser segment. It combines a reliable parallel twin engine with stripped-down styling and a low seat. It uses a 471 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled parallel twin engine, a 6-speed manual transmission, and weighs 408 pounds wet. The seat height is 27.2 inches. This is the defining feature of the Rebel. Even riders with shorter inseams can plant both feet flat with their knees bent. It inspires confidence at a standstill. The Rebel features mid-mount foot controls. Instead of stretching your legs far forward, your feet sit below you, allowing you to lift your weight off the seat when crossing railroad tracks. The handlebars are wide, providing slow-speed leverage. At just 408 pounds, maneuvering the Rebel out of a tight garage is straightforward. The engine is tuned for smooth, linear power. It does not overwhelm the rider. It uses an assist and slipper clutch. The clutch lever pull is light, reducing left-hand arthritis fatigue in traffic. New models cost $6,500. The used market offers clean examples for $4,500. The Rebel is a capable light cruiser. But what if you are a Harley-Davidson enthusiast? What if you want to ride an American V-twin, but you cannot comfortably lift a road glide anymore? Number 3 is your solution. If this breakdown is saving your knees and your wallet, hit that subscribe button. Let us reveal the final machines. Number 3, the Harley-Davidson Heritage Classic. Senior riders sometimes age out of heavy Harley touring models. The Street Glide and the Ultra Classic become difficult to support at a stop. The Heritage Classic is the solution. It provides the Harley-Davidson touring experience on a lighter, lower Softail chassis. It features a 1,868 cubic centimeter Milwaukee 8 V-twin engine, a 6-speed manual transmission, and weighs 728 pounds wet. The seat height is 26.8 inches. This is a drop compared to the heavy touring line. You sit deep inside the frame. The Heritage comes factory, equipped with a detachable windscreen, lockable saddlebags, and floorboards. Floorboards allow you to shift your boots forward and backward, preventing leg cramps on long rides. The Softail suspension hides a single rear shock that provides a plush ride over highway expansion joints. While 728 pounds is substantial, it is lighter than a Harley touring bagger. Because the seat is 26 inches high, the center of gravity is planted directly at your boots. It handles slow-speed maneuvers with grace. It uses a low-maintenance belt drive and features electronic cruise control to save your right wrist on highway stretches. New models demand $22,400. Used models hold value well, sitting around $15,000. The Heritage is a touring dream. But if your balance, knees, or hips require a total shift in stability, this next machine restores your independence. Number 2, the Can-Am Spyder F3. The Can-Am Spyder F3 is the ultimate equalizer. When failing hips, severe knee pain, joint degradation, or inner ear balance issues threaten to end your riding career, the Spyder offers a brilliant alternative. It is a reverse trike that eliminates the constant fear of dropping the machine. It restores your dignity and keeps you on the open road. It is powered by a 1,330 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled inline 3-cylinder Rotax engine. This specific power plant is a mechanical fortress. It produces 115 horsepower and massive low-end torque. It pulls heavy passenger loads without straining the internal components. It pairs with a 6-speed semi-automatic transmission. It weighs 899 pounds wet. The engine utilizes an advanced eco mode. You press a dash button and the computer limits throttle response to maximize fuel economy during long cross-country tours. It transfers power to the rear wheel via a carbon-reinforced drive belt. This belt requires zero messy lubrication and lasts for tens of thousands of miles, keeping your garage floor clean. The seat height is 26.6 inches. You do not need to hold the machine up. You sit on it like a premium automobile. The F3 uses the exclusive U-Fit system. This system allows the rider to physically adjust the foot pegs and the handlebars to your exact physical specifications before you leave the dealership. If you have long legs or a short torso, the machine adapts to your frame. The seat is massive and supportive, cradling your lower back to prevent spinal fatigue on long highway rides. The suspension features automotive-style double wishbone front arms. This creates a massive footprint on the asphalt. It corners flat, meaning you do not lean into the tight turns. You push the handlebars and the chassis track straight. You sit securely in the saddle. It utilizes a sophisticated vehicle stability system. The computer monitors wheel speed. If it detects a loss of traction, it cuts engine power and applies the brakes to keep all three wheels planted on the pavement. Can-Am alters the braking system to save your joints. There is no handbrake lever to squeeze. You press a single foot pedal, and the internal computer distributes massive braking force to all three wheels. This removes all physical strain from your right hand and wrist. It cannot fall over at a stoplight. You park it on a steep hill, put your feet on the pegs, and sit there. You do not balance the heavy weight. The transmission operates via simple paddle shifters. You push a button with your left thumb to shift into higher gears. When you slow down, the computer shifts down for you. There is no clutch lever to cause left-hand cramping. It features a dedicated reverse gear. You push the reverse button, twist the throttle, and back out of sloped driveways. You never have to push 800 pounds backward with your fragile knees. It provides absolute mobility freedom. Furthermore, it offers a massive front storage trunk. You open the hood and store your helmet or groceries away from the weather. New 2026 models start at $22,000. Used models flood the market for $14,000. The Can-Am is the ultimate stabilizer. But for the rider who wants a two-wheeled machine that shifts itself, features a built-in trunk, and defines practical, the final machine at number 1 is the Holy Grail. Number 1, the Honda NC750X DCT. The Honda NC750X DCT is the undisputed king of practical engineering. It is a smart, calculated choice for any senior rider. It combines the upright comfort of an adventure bike, the massive internal storage of a maxi scooter, and an automated transmission into one flawless machine. Honda engineers built this motorcycle around a 745 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled parallel twin engine. They canted the engine block forward at a massive angle. This unique geometry forces the heavy cylinder heads down toward the asphalt. It lowers the center of gravity to the absolute minimum. It weighs 472 pounds wet, but that weight distribution makes it feel 100 pounds lighter during slow-speed parking lot maneuvers. This prevents you from wrestling a top-heavy machine in tight spaces. The seat height sits at 31.6 inches, a manageable height that provides commanding visibility over dense traffic. The ergonomics offer upright, relaxed seating. The foot pegs sit in a neutral position, aligning your knees to prevent cramping. The wide steel handlebars provide massive steering leverage. It features a tall windscreen to deflect weather from your chest. The suspension is tuned for compliant street riding, utilizing long travel forks to absorb broken pavement before the shock reaches your spine. It keeps the chassis planted and secure on rough roads. This motorcycle features Honda's revolutionary dual-clutch transmission. There is no manual clutch lever. There is no shift pedal. You select drive on the right handlebar switchgear, twist the throttle, and the internal computer executes gear shifts. It utilizes two separate heavy-duty internal clutches. One controls odd gears. One controls even gears. The next gear is always pre-engaged. It eliminates left-hand wrist fatigue. It eliminates foot joint pain in heavy stop-and-go traffic. You focus entirely on the road. The DCT system also provides multiple sport modes. If you demand aggressive acceleration, you push a button and the computer holds the gears longer. The traditional gas tank location is an engineering illusion. The actual fuel tank sits under the rider's seat. This centralizes the overall mass. The false gas tank is a 23-liter lockable storage trunk. You pop the lid, drop your full-face helmet or groceries inside, and lock it. You do not need to buy wide aftermarket saddlebags. The engine is tuned for low-end torque and exceptional fuel efficiency. You achieve 70 miles per gallon. The maintenance schedule provides a massive financial advantage, requiring valve clearance checks at 16,000-mile intervals. It is a low-stress, practical machine for any aging rider. New 2026 models cost $9,400. Used DCT models trade for roughly $7,000. The local dealership might steer you toward heavy chrome and high showroom price tags. They might suggest a 900-pound machine that you struggle to back out of your own driveway. Do not fall for the trap. Do not let salesmen dictate your retirement. The NC750X respects your body. Click on the next video in order to continue our road trip. Like this video and subscribe to our channel.